الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن سيدنا وحبيبنا مولانا محمدا عبده ورسوله الذي أرسله بالحق بشيرا ونذيرا وداعيا إلى الله بإذنه وسراجا منيرا فقد قال الله في كلامه المجيد وفرقانه الحميد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear respected brothers, elders and youngsters. Alhamdulillah, whilst there's so much fitna going on alhamdulillah, we're in the house of Allah, Masjid of Allah, talking about that which pleases Allah Azza wa Jal. Talking about the Ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Now, dear brothers, when brothers asked me to give a Naseehah, I've got very short time, so 10 minutes. I was thinking what to talk about, and subhanAllah, I know the main topic today is about Sudan, but then obviously Palestine's in the mind as well, in the heart as well. Brother mentioned about Kashmir is always in the heart and mind as well. You've got like Uighur Muslims, Rohingya Muslims, and all these other Muslims. I can go on and on, it's like a whole long list of them, right? So one thing came to my mind, which I think is so powerful, it's so simple. I think a lot of the youngsters will appreciate the story, even the elders. And some of you may have heard of this story before. It's a famous story. I remember learning this from a sheikh, and this was back like the early 2000s, so good 25 years ago. And it's still stuck in my head. And it's the story about the 4 bulls or 4 cows. Some narrate it differently. Has anyone heard of the story before? Okay, some have, yeah? So I'm going to say this again because I think it's so applicable. And this story, right? It's so simple, but it's so powerful. He mentions the problem, he mentions the problem, but he also highlights the solution. And I think this is something so crucial for us. So when the Shaykh was saying it, I'm going to narrate how I heard it from him. So it's about the 4 cows, right? So basically, these 4 cows, 4 brothers. I say this story to my children as well, so I think they've memorized it. These 4 cows, 4 brothers. So they're constantly getting attacked by the predators. Okay? And one of the brothers had a weakness. Okay? Because of that brother, they would always like slow down. They'll get attacked more, and so on and so on. So what the other 3 brothers did, they plotted and said, we're going to ditch him, we're going to let him go. Because then he's always exposing us to the enemies. Because of his weakness, we're always getting attacked by them, and so on and so on. So they did that. So what happened was the predators, the wolves, took him easily. So then what happened was, before you had 4 brothers, you had 4 cows. They were looking out for one another. Now you only got 3, so you naturally got 1 less now, so it's going to be harder. So then what happened was, the predators, whether it's the wolves or the big animals that wanted to devour the next 3, they took another one. It was a bit hard, but they managed to take him. So now how many are we left with? 2. So now it's going to be easier for the wolves to take the next one, or it's going to be harder. So it's easier. So that's what the wolves did, they took another one. Now what's interesting is what happened with the last one. So what happened with the last one was, before the wolves even attacked him, he said, this is so powerful, he said he died the day when his first brother died. I mean, he knew his day was outnumbered. So the story, the lesson we can learn from the story is so obvious, but I want to highlight some which I like from the Shaykh, and even if you think about it, there's so many lessons you can learn from this. Unity, brothers. I think our brother, Ustad Abu Yusuf al-Hamdi, he mentioned unity. And this is not coming from him and me and us brothers. No, this is from Islam, this is coming from Kalamullah. How many ayat of the Quran are there regarding your Lord is one? Fight them collectively because they fight you collectively. How many ahadith are there about the lone? Shayateen attack the lone. the lone wolf attacks the lone sheep and not the herd of sheep. So we know in Islam, and many others, I can go on and on and on, the importance of unity. So when the cows were united, when the brothers are united, when the Muslim lands will be united, it's the promise of Allah. We have to do our part in working for that, creating awareness for that, and working for that liberation. But that's the solution, isn't it? How many times have we heard this? Or how many times are we hearing the fact that they are taking one out now? Philistine was on the news so much. Now Sudan, those who are aware. And like the brother said, Kashmir is an ongoing thing. Parts of Khorasan, parts of Sham, UK Muslims, Rohingya Muslims. So it's just the list is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So we know what the problem is. Disunity. We're not coming back to Allah Azza wa Jal. This is the Ummah of La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. This is the Ummah of Kalamullah. This is the Ummah of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Anbiya Mursaleen, Khatim al-Nabiyyin, Rahmatan. We have the solution. Yeah, we have the solution, which is the unity of the Ummah. Where is our shepherd? Where is our sultan, like the Prophet said? Where is our khalifa? Yeah, where is Amirul Mu'mineen? So alhamdulillah, if you look at the back, we've got so many mushafs. We've got Quran still. Some of us have memorized as well. We've got books of hadith there as well. We've got books of fiqh there, books of usul there. So we have the knowledge. But where's the implementation of it? And that's what's missing. And that's what the four cows did not do. Is they knew this, they allowed it to happen, just like we could be accountable for the judgment. When Allah asked us, what did we do for His Ummah that believed and said, La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah? Imagine, I know I said this, but imagine being asked, that's what really scares me. Imagine being asked on the Qiyamah, what did you do when your Ummah was being killed, massacred, genocide? What did you do? So, like the brother said, so many things we can do. Speak about it, create awareness about it, work for it, move for it, seek the solution, strive and struggle, dedicate, submit to the solution, because we're going to do it for the sake of Allah Azza wa Jal. So I make dua to Allah Azza wa Jal, Allah accept it from us. Allah Azza wa Jal give us the tawfiq to learn and be aware about the Ummah struggle. And Allah Azza wa Jal give us the strength to exhaustively work for the unity of the Ummah and unity and the leadership of the Ummah. May Allah Azza wa Jal give us the abundance in health and goodness that we can carry on striving and struggling until it comes. Because it's the promise of Allah, the Prophet, it's going to come, whether we like it or not. It's just about, are we going to be a part of it? So I ask Allah to accept it from us, give us that tawfiq. Allahumma amin, ya Rabbil Alamin, wa akhiru da'wana, alhamdulillah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, wa salamun ala al-mursalin.